All the while, we knew we were delaying gratification for some greater good. We were embracing this life strategy the best we knew how. But that's not the only life strategy that exists. When I recall back to that high school graduation ceremony, I remember my co-valedictorian gave the complete opposite speech. She urged us all that life was all about people and moments and relationships. She cautioned us to get to know our parents because soon enough we were going to turn out just like them. She told us to find what made us happy, to do it, and to live each day to the fullest. Now, at the time, all of this sounded a little simplistic, a touch immature, maybe even a little irresponsible. However, now I realize she knew the secret to happiness long before I did. We must remember, none of us made it here on our own. All of our personal struggles and sacrifices were equally matched by those of our spouses, our friends, and our family members. It was with their encouragement and their help that we were able to succeed. They're the ones bursting with pride for you right now. If you would, will you take a moment and recognize them for their dedication? Some of you are going to go on to become teachers or professors. You can challenge the next generation of learners to reach outside their comfort zones. You can encourage their strengths, feed their enthusiasm, and watch them exceed their own expectations. Others of you,
and 12, graduating from what I would consider to be the best medical school in the country. And yes, this is me being humble. What's also incredible are the Baylor faculty and staff who have given us so many opportunities to succeed. Being able to take step one after an entire year of clinics almost feels like cheating. Being able to dictate our own clinical rotation schedule to fit our interests, radiology, don't mind if I do. Oftentimes, it was the small gestures that really made a difference. When we needed just a little something, perhaps a jelly bean or two, or for some of us 20, to brighten our morning, peppermint was never one to disappoint. When we were exhausted, from studying and hadn't showered in days, some of us weeks, the coffee provided before our exams never tasted better. And when we felt inadequate because we were surrounded by some of the smartest medical students, physicians, and surgeons in the world, being reminded by our mentors that we would be just fine never got old. We will never forget what the Baylor family has done for us. Our coping mechanisms simply aren't sufficient to allow us to forget all of medical school. So as we look around at our family, friends, faculty, and staff, let us be proud of those who have given us the opportunities to get to where we are today. Proud of ourselves for taking advantage of those opportunities, and proud that we, the class of 2, are no longer classmates, but colleagues, and can now refer difficult patients to each other. So tonight, at the risk of having a hat here, I take my hat off to the most amazing group of people I have ever had the privilege of working with, and to everyone else who has supported us. Either with cash, ears willing to listen, recommendation letters, or words of encouragement, I tip my hat. Thank you.
Laura Arnold is a woman with tremendous passion for preventing injustice in our world. She serves as co-chair of the Laura and John Arnold Foundation, which is founded on the principles of producing substantial, widespread, and lasting reforms that will maximize opportunities and minimize injustice in our society. I confer upon Laura Arnold the honorary degree of Doctor of Humanities in Medicine and admit you to all its rights, responsibilities, and privileges. Hornheimer has given of himself to improve public health and advance academic medicine for more than 4 decades. In 1971, Governor Nelson Rockefeller appointed him to the New York State Public Health Council. Hornheimer also serves as chairman of the board of the Saban Vaccine Institute and led the effort to move the Saban vaccine development program to Baylor and Texas Children's Hospital from Washington, D.C. His visionary role in this collaboration is propelling development of vaccine delivery for neglected diseases around the world, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Baylor College of Medicine, I confer upon Hornheimer the honorary degree of Doctor of Humanities in Medicine. Dr. Jacqueline Barton is chair of the Division of Chemistry and Chemical Engineering at the California Institute of Technology. She was recognized for her outstanding research in 2010 when she was selected to receive the National Medal of Science. The award is the highest honor in the nation for scientists, recognizing pioneering scientific research in a range of fields. Dr. Barber discovered that cells use the double strands of DNA being like a wire for long-range signaling among proteins within a cell. This promising research may offer great understanding of how cells detect and repair DNA defects that are related to ordinary conditions like aging and complex diseases like Alzheimer's and cancer. I confer upon Dr. Jacqueline Barber the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters in Medicine and admit you to all of its rights, responsibilities, and privileges. Dr. Eric Topol is recognized as a trailblazer in the movement to modernize medical treatment through the latest technology. He is creating new, more effective ways to treat patients with the goal of dramatically reducing the costs of medical care. He is director of the Scripps Translational Science Institute and chief academic officer at Scripps Health. Prior to joining Scripps, he was at the Cleveland Clinic and is credited for leading the institution to becoming recognized as the #1 center for heart care in the nation. We all benefit from his pioneering work. Upon the recommendations of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Baylor College of Medicine, I confer upon Eric Topol the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters in Medicine and admit you to all its rights, responsibilities, and privileges.
Treat the patient, what it is all about. The individual who will have more information about himself or herself than ever before. And your role will be progressively morphed into providing guidance, wisdom, experience on how to transform data and information to knowledge and judgment. A new emerging partnership in medicine without the historic information asymmetry, without the high priest, paternalism, and doctor knows best attitude. I hope these three patients have given you as much perspective as they've given me. And perhaps the most important message I can convey this evening is that there is one thing more important than your profession. That is your family. Despite the demands and challenges that you will face, don't be distracted. Don't be homo distracted. Your family is and always will be your highest priority in life. Before you know it, you'll be in the parent seats watching with tears of pride. Let me close with heartfelt congratulations for all you have achieved. At Baylor, you rightfully have on your website that you're inventing the future of medicine.
I am pleased to recommend that you confer upon each the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and admit them to all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Rebecca Snyder Aguirre. Nadine Ajami. Rosie Garrett Alboran Zeckler. Bafa Maya. Rosio Benavento. Kyle Richard Covington. Hung Fei Liu.
I will lead my life and practice my art in uprightness and honor.
That I will lead my life and practice my art in uprightness and honor. It shall be for the good of the state and the well of the
Honored guests, I have the high honor and privilege of presenting to you at this time the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine. They have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for the degree. On behalf of the faculty and the Board of Trustees of the Medical School, I am pleased to recommend that you confer upon each candidate the degree of Doctor of Medicine and admit them to all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities.